Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Newbie, and today I'm going to be going over Chapter 3 of What If Naruto Was a Rogue Puppet Master. As you can clearly see, I, being myself, got lazy and I decided not to, post this video yesterday. Well, yes, I was making it, like, I was in the middle of recording it, but then I had to do something else, and I forgot about it. When I remembered it, it was like late at night, so I just decided to do it the next day. Anyway, I'm going to be starting the story off where, Team 7 are going to the Land of Waves, and this chapter should be pretty interesting. I'm adding some pretty powerful things to Naruto's tool sets, you could say. Yeah, enough chatter. It's time we get into this. Chapter 3. The Hidden Mist Greatest Human Puppets. As they are walking down the street, Naruto notices that there is a puddle up ahead. He notifies Kakashi about this since he seems to be the most capable one there, besides himself, of course. Kakashi acknowledges this and just says to let it be there so they think they have the supplies. Then the demon brothers jump out of the puddle and they kill Kakashi. Sasuke, wanting to show up Naruto, jumps out and stops the two from killing Tazuna. But then, Naruto gets Storm out, makes it so that Storm is in his human size. I forgot to mention this in the previous part, but all the puppets that Naruto makes, he can make it so like, they're pocket size, and when he wants them to fight, he can make it so that they're 6 foot tall or something, even taller than that. Anyway, Naruto gets Storm out, and he makes it so that Storm is in his human size, and traps both of the brothers inside of it. He then asks, "Who are you? Why did you attack us? Why did you go for Tazuna after you killed Sensei? And will there be more of you?" He asks Storm to release a poisonous powder that will kill them in 3 minutes at most if they don't start talking. They stay silent, so Naruto releases a kunai into one of the brothers. One in the eye, chest, knee, and on top of the head. He then adds fire to the kunai and increases the poison in just the brother. The surviving brother is screaming, and then Naruto says, "Now will you tell me what I want to know? Or will you join your brother?" The remaining brother then reveals that they work for Gato and that they are after Tazuna and that Zabuza and Haku will come for them. And he then gives a very detailed description of both of them. He then asks, "Can you let me go now?" "Oh yeah, so I'll let you go." He then does the same thing to the remaining brother. "There you go with your brother, that is." Tazuna is shocked that a kid would be this morbid, and Sakura is trying her best to hold it in, while Sasuke is mad that Naruto took all the credit once more. And if you don't know what I mean by that, Sakura is trying her best to hold her vomit in. Anyway, Kakashi gets out of the bus. Yeah, man has been there the entire time. And he then asks, "Now, why would you do that?" Naruto says, "They could have been reporting to this Gato guy while they attacked us. For all we know, these were lies he put out to save himself. And also, I kind of like the way the chains worked and the duality of the fighting style. It'd be a waste if they were the only people that can use such a unique fighting style. Now these styles will be immortalized in my puppet." Kakashi simply nods and begins walking off. Sakura is just shocked that he was so uncaring on how he was going to turn humans into puppets. He then says, "How are you unbothered by turning humans while dead into your machines?" He then turns around and says, "Why do you care, billboard head? Plus they're dead and they won't feel any pain. So it wouldn't matter." I can't speak. Sakura wanted to talk back. She wanted to hit him, but after seeing the amount of things he could do, she just nodded and stayed silent. They continue walking, and then a sword making no noise is heading for them. Naruto releases Kain and makes it turn into its dome form. Yes, Kain can also turn into a big dome as well as a shield. Forgot to mention that. But Naruto lets the sword get into the puppet a bit so he can successfully grab it. He then quickly, in like 2 to 3 minutes, makes a new puppet out of the material of the executioner's blade. He then turns it back into the regular sword. He He released his kind's dome body and body flickers behind Zabuza and suppressed his chakra by attaching his chakra strings to Zabuza. Zabuza is losing 20% of its chakra per second, and Haku then comes out and tries to fight off Naruto, but he just sidesteps Haku and cuts his arm off. Haku stops trying to the reasons as in canon. Zabuza wouldn't need a broken tool, yada yada yada, a very messed up mentality. And Naruto acts on this and he impales Haku with a sword. He then has Kain wrap around the others so they can't see what he's working on. Naruto is turning not only the Demon Brothers, but Zabuza and Haku into puppets. Now the Demon Brothers are two puppets made out of steel and connected to each other by an invisible chain which can be deactivated. They both have the gauntlets and they can do what Obito could do when he fought Minato. Yes, these two can phase through people and objects. I'll explain how in just a bit. Zabuza is amplified by 5 times by adding extra modifications to his body, and can pour the Executioner's blade towards him, and the blood that either of them cause will heal them and they can control them. So kind of like the Ketsuringan, where they can pull out the blood from their enemies, and already spilled blood is very easily controllable for them. Haku's ice style is better since Naruto has made a very beta version of the scientific ninja tools. This is how the Demon Brothers can use Obito's phasing ability. So he adds the extra ice style provided by his tools, and it's multiplied by 10. Haku will automatically go towards Zabuza when someone slash something tries to blindside him. Naruto dubs the 4 of them his demons of the bloody mist. Naruto then releases Kain so he can show off his newly made puppet. Everyone is shocked that he not only killed a A-rank missing ninja and a subordinate, but also turned them into puppets that would kill the actual people in only 10 minutes. Then Gato and his men come up and Naruto takes his puppet for attention. And just to clarify, what I meant by that, puppet Zabuza can kill actual Zabuza in way less than 10 minutes. I added the 10 minutes because that's how long it took for Naruto to make those puppets, in case it wasn't clear. Anyway, Gato and his men come up and Naruto takes his puppets out for a test run. He has the Demon Brothers wrap a good section of people within the chains and they kill everyone inside the chains. The blood is being splattered everywhere, which Zabuza and Haku could continue to control the blood and has the blood turn into spikes that kill the rest of them. When they were done, only about 20 out of 1,000 of them were alive, and Zabuza and Haku just killed the last 20, and now it's Gato. Naruto body flickers and decapitates Gato. The others watching this are just shocked. Sakura has been puking up a lunch since the blood started splattering, and Tazuna and Sasuke just swallow what's trying to come out. Kakashi sends a messenger dog back to the village so he wasn't as aware of Naruto's latest puppets to his collection. Naruto uses some more of his beta tools and builds the bridge. They were nowhere near the actual bridge, so Naruto just throws the pieces and has it auto-lock to the bridge to build it automatically. I can't speak, my goodness. When they get to the bridge, Naruto mentions what they did, and they go back via Storm while riding on his back. We got to mention this again, Storm has wings. I'm forgetting to mention a lot of things, and it's not that I forgot to put them in the last part, it's just that I'm thinking of more and more ideas as I continue with the story, as the story writer would. Anyway, the bridge is called the Great Naruto Bridge for an even better reason, since Kakashi didn't even lift his headband yet, so Team 7 doesn't know. Well, Sasuke and Sakura don't know that Kakashi has a Sharingan. Naruto being himself, can easily tell the immense power coming from Kakashi, specifically from his left eye, if I'm correct. And now the tuning exams begin. End of chapter 3. Now, these are very, now what I did is very, very different from the actual Land of Mist arc, Land of Waves arc, which you can clearly tell. And you might be wondering, well, Naruto's just gonna have Zabuza, Haku, and the Demon Brothers in the tuning exams? That's OP, that's not fair. Well, here's the thing. I called the next chapter, Chapter 4, Unlikely Allies. Now, for those of you with big brain, you might know why I'm going with this. But for those of you that aren't as fast to catch on, don't worry, I wouldn't catch on as well. Just expect Naruto might make, a little new animal friend, if you catch my drift. And Naruto, he won't use any of his demon puppets because, the demon brothers, one of the demon brothers can easily kill the Konoha 12. Not one of the regular demon brothers, one of the demon brother puppets. A single demon brother puppet that Naruto made can easily kill the Konoha 12. That's what I'm trying to say. And by the time the tuning exams are over, Naruto will live up to the name of the What If and have a few more puppets to his collection. I'm giving a lot of major hints, so it should be easy to understand if you're reading the title. And yeah. Anyway, without spoiling anything else, I think this is where I'm gonna end it here. To the one person watching this, thank you for making it this far through the video. I really appreciate that. And yeah, since you're watching this, you should probably subscribe, like, that'd be really appreciated. And I think that's how I'm gonna end it. Hope anyone watching this has a great day. Bye.